Hola, bienvenidos a Simple Spanish. In this video, we're going to be discussing the word try. Unfortunately, in Spanish we have three different options for that one. Probar, intentar, o tratar. So, what's the difference? Well, in this video we're going to be discussing whether these words are synonyms or not and when to use each. Let's get going. Okay, so let's get started. Intentar means to try to do something. So, for example, he intentado leer en español, pero es muy difícil. I've tried to read in Spanish, but it's very difficult. So how do we use intentar then? As you can see, it is always followed by a verb in the infinitive. Intentar plus ir verbs. There we go. And what's the difference between intentar and tratar? Let's use the same example. He tratado de leer en español, pero es muy difícil. As you can see, the meaning is exactly the same one, to try to do something. What is the difference then? I know what you're thinking. Yeah, the preposition de. So every time we use tratar, we need to use the preposition de afterwards, and then of course the verb in the infinitive. So the rule would be tratar plus de plus ir. There we go. And last but not least, let's try and understand the difference between intentar and tratar and probar. And here it gets a bit messy. So, probar can mean to try something, especially with the idea of the first time. And it can be applied to clothes. For example, me quiero probar esta camiseta. I want to try on this t-shirt. So in this case, it means to try something on. Or we can also apply it to talk about food, such as in he probado la torta. I've tried the cake. In this case, it implies the concept of tasting something. Last but not least, we can also use probar with the meaning of trying doing something. And what's the difference here? Well, yeah, you're also doing something for the first time, but with the idea, with the goal of solving a problem. For example, ¿has probado a desinstalar el programa? So, have you tried uninstalling the program? Maybe the computer crashed, so this is a way to solve your problem, right? So how do we use probar in this case? As you can see, and this is the main difference, we have the preposition a in the middle. So the rule is probar plus a plus the verb in the infinitive, that is ir. So we can basically use probar followed by a noun, like in case number 1 when we refer to clothes or food, or followed by the preposition a and the verb in the infinitive for the second meaning, which is to try doing something. Well done, guys! Thank you for watching. And now I'm going to be looking forward to reading your comments below, because I prepared a set of questions, one with each verb, for you to try using them in the correct context. So I'm going to be really excited to read what you have to say to answer, and of course give you some feedback. Thank you so much for this, and I hope to see you again in my next video. Chao! ¿Has intentado leer en español? ¿Qué? ¿Qué comidas típicas de España has probado? ¿Qué estrategias tienes para tratar de mejorar tu español?